Rasheeda got bags. Her husband's a girl. Her career is over. All over the world.
When I tell y'all K Michelle is ready for Housewives of Atlanta.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
So what is going on, you all? We got to talk about Rasheeda Got Bags. Her husband, K Michelle is out of control for that. But we got to talk about it. Rasheeda has had a difficult few weeks, and I think she just needs to take a break from social media at this point. Like, my gosh, from the TikTok trend of folks calling and asking, are you going to the Rasheeda concert with me if I buy the tickets? Like, from that trend to K Michelle eating her up so easily. Rasheeda not only got bags, but she got drama. She got drama. This TikTok trend that has been going on for the last, 2 weeks or so, folks calling their friends up and saying, hey, are you going to the Rasheeda concert with me? I got our tickets. Like, I don't know how I would feel as an artist and serious about my craft, and people are making jokes about buying tickets. And we all know how expensive like tickets are. And folks are saying, hey, I bought you some tickets to see Rasheeda. Are you going? And they're like, ooh, what? What are you doing? Like, to the point that folks are saying that one guy was being a good boyfriend because he agreed to go with his girlfriend. Like, Rasheeda, that's where you are at. That's where you are at right now. And you know what? It's probably been 10 years in the making, because the way you treated K Michelle when she revealed what she had experienced with Myth Hits, like the way you responded to her and said that you don't believe that, and you questioned the things, and then you doubled down on it and you ate her up. Like, K Michelle is getting the last laugh with this situation because nobody is talking about you. Like, it's all a joke. People use your marriage as a verb. Like, they now use your marriage as a verb, and it's not in a good way. People are associating your marriage as a joke, that your husband does whatever he wants to do and you don't care, you're going to stay. And let me be completely clear, that whole situation of Kirk having a baby outside of Rasheeda and their marriage, that was not real. That was not his child. That's why they never got a DNA test. That's why it was hard to get one. That was all for TV. If we're being honest, that's even questionable too, because now you have sold the likeness of your marriage in a way that is disgusting. Like, you have sold the rights to your marriage for pennies, for them to exploit your marriage and your situation for a couple of dollars. And I mean, you know what? Maybe it's a couple to keep the light bill on because Georgia Power is snatching our coins left and right. Maybe so, but girl, like, what is the tea? Like, it's not making any sense. And the way K Michelle ate her up, because K Michelle did a little concert in Memphis, Tennessee, and she started, Rasheeda got bags. She did the infamous Rasheeda got bags. Her husband's a girl. Like, and you had Kirk responding to it. K Michelle clapped back and ate her up. Like, my God. Like, for Kirk to say that Rasheeda gets lots of Spotify listeners a month compared to K Michelle. I'm so sick of y'all using Spotify listeners as a way to describe people's interest in an artist. Like, it's not giving. If we're being honest, the listeners for Rasheeda on Spotify currently right now are because of the trend. Like, bubblegum being a trend that was happening on TikTok, people making fun of it. People are not playing the song because they love it. They're playing it as a joke, going back to you being a verb. Like, it's funny. They're making fun of it and they're playing it. They might be playing, but they're not going to be playing it 5 years from now unless it's a trend again. Like, you are basically a Jet 2 holiday right now, but you're not going anywhere. So Rasheeda and Kirk's child, Kelsey, was in a relationship with T Hood, who is a Atlanta rapper. Now, according to some folks, they said that Kelsey and T Hood's relationship was DV, that he put his hands on her or what have you, and that Kelsey made a call to her brothers, and they came, and that's how T Hood lost his life. Now, let me say this, man. I mean, no disrespect. If what is being said about the DV, if that really happened, because from what the sister is saying of T Hood, the family member of T Hood is saying that this was happening and Kelsey wasn't going to do anything but get back together with T Hood. They're saying that Kirk and Rasheeda's kids are hiding right now. Like, they say that they're hiding. Let me be honest. Like, I take DV very serious. And if this was a domestic situation like that, I don't blame the brothers for pulling up. I'm so sorry. Maybe it could have been a conversation, had it better or what have you. But, you know, if you did make that call, then y'all are responsible. If you did make that call and that happened, like, you don't play like that. You don't play like that. And like, I don't know what this trend is now of people liking to and propping up these abusive relationships, but we got to stop. This stuff is not funny. Like, I don't want to see folks make jokes about, I want to be in a relationship like that. Like, I love a toxic relationship. You don't want to be. You do not want to be in a toxic. That's nothing to be funny about. People, women lose their lives every year to that. Like, for the most part, a lot of women lose their lives to this. A lot of them. And a lot of queer people do too. To domestic abusive relationships. It happens. And this is a very serious thing. Now, to say that she was not going to leave, she's probably not going to leave, that's real. Like, a lot of people do not escape these relationships with their lives. They do not. For whatever reason, like, they just feel compelled to be in this relationship. For several reasons, they feel that they cannot leave this relationship mentally or physically. There's been conversations about when women do, sometimes they lose their lives. And I am a family member of someone who tried to escape it and was not able to do successfully. So yes, like, this is a very tragic situation. I'm not gonna hold you because someone has lost their life. If it is true that T Hood was doing that, like, I just don't know what to say to that, because what do you do? Like, this is such a complex thing that I don't even know if I can, like, it's so nuanced. It's so nuanced because I don't think men, for the most part, when they do this with their sisters, they're doing it because of, like, their sister doing it out of showing up and being a man. And there will be no need for men to show up to beat up the boyfriend if men held themselves accountable from doing these things. There would be no need to call up the big brother if the big brother held himself accountable. Like, even if you are the only brother or the only son, you have friends that could be doing the same thing. So it's just, if y'all are not holding the people around y'all accountable, the brothers that y'all do not share blood with accountable for these type of things, y'all are only doing it out of patriarchy, to be honest. If you're only jumping up to do that, it's not even about protecting the victim. It's about protecting your pride and your manhood at the end of the day. Yeah, this whole story, like, is developing. There's been a lot of post and deletes from both parties, folks posting stuff and deleting them because it's looking serious. And apparently there's an investigation happening right now. And the more attention this gets, we will find out. And I would hate for someone to end up spending their life or a part of their life in prison behind something like this. Like, this is a tragic situation. Yeah. So Rasheeda, girl, you got a lot to be worried about other than K. Michelle. This is not the time right now. This is not the time. Like, I would not be concerned what K. Michelle is talking about right now. And let her say everything. But girl, you could have just said, hey, me and my family got a situation going on. Like, did we worry about? We not worried about no mess. Well, just not even respond. But girl, you didn't do nobody no favors, but the foolishness in responding to this. But that's neither here or there. Everywhere in between. Let me know what you think, what you heard of the story. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk y'all later. Bye.